Welcome to another episode of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, and I'm here to bring you all the latest news in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. It's Thursday, April 23rd, 2015. Let's get to it. We're just days away from the bodybuilding world converging on Orlando, Florida, and it looks like Layla Thompson is armed and ready for battle. Coming off a very impressive fourth place finish at the St. Louis Pro a few weeks ago, Thompson doesn't appear to have any plans of letting her foot off the gas. Earlier this week, photos surfaced of Thompson looking spectacular, just 11 days out from the show. If she can manage to hold her conditioning while bringing in a bit more fullness, we could very well see her in the mix to earn her second career victory. Things look to be coming along quite nicely for 5% nutrition athlete Melissa Lesage as she steamrolls ahead towards her IFBB Pro debut. Last year, Lesage earned her pro card at the USA Championships, but appears to have added some serious new muscle that should serve her well as she battles it out in the increasingly tough women's physique division. Since linking up with RX Muscle's very own Shelby Starnes, Lesage's physique has undergone an incredible transformation, and if she brings her best, she'll certainly have a chance to battle it out in the first call-out. Dallas McCarver might single-handedly try to rewrite the definition of hardcore training in bodybuilding. Earlier this week, footage was released of a shirtless McCarver doing unthinkably heavy walking lunges outdoors in the middle of a thunderstorm. Because apparently not even Mother Nature is badass enough to stop the 24-year-old muscle prodigy from attempting to crush the competition at his pro debut. McCarver already has muscle maturity well beyond his years, but if he's going to carry a work ethic like this with him through the rest of his career, we could only be beginning to scratch the surface of his potential. This past weekend at the Coburg Naturals, fans in attendance had a chance to catch a glimpse of bodybuilding royalty take the stage as Mike O'Hearn guest posed in front of a packed house. O'Hearn came out looking absolutely shredded, showing off 260 pounds of dense, grainy muscle that only comes from years of heavy training. And after nearly 2 decades as a fixture in the sport, O'Hearn reminds us once again that there flat out is no substitute for good dieting, hard training, and good old-fashioned hard work. The Pittsburgh Pro is less than 2 weeks away, and it looks like Wendy Fortino is ready to get back on stage and make some serious noise. Earlier this year, Fortino brought what was arguably her all-time best look to the IFBB Governor's Cup, where she took a close second to eventual winner Maria Diaz. But it looks like Fortino has kept her nose to the grindstone and is back on track to leave her own lasting imprint on the Steel City. If she can just manage to replicate the look we saw from her earlier this year, there's a very good chance she leaves the stage with her first pro victory and an automatic qualification to the Olympia come September. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.